to another edition of Straight Shooting Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Dujane Bland. And today we're talking about the AFC East, staying with our NFL breakdowns. We're talking about the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins had a surprise season last year, 7-9. Really could have been a little bit better on either side. Some games could have gone either way, but Ryan Tannehill really was a surprise of that football team. Played very well. A lot of people wasn't sure what they were going to get out of this guy, but he's consistent. He had a consistent target in Brian Hartline and was able to really take this team and make plays and show that he's going to be a poised quarterback and has the potential to do nothing but improve as time goes on. Now, what did the Dolphins do in the offseason? Man, they went out and got some weapons. They spent some money, Jack. Mike Wallace, they get Dustin Keller, some solid help for Tannehill on the outside, a guy who can stretch the field. Still got Brian Hartline, his security blanket, a guy who's a Wes Welker type, and a catching tight end. What more could you ask for? And on defense, hey, that defense played very, very well and could really continue this streak going and challenge the New England Patriots by what they added on offense. Because when you look at it, they really needed some firepower on offense. Now, when you look at the draft and what they need, hey, try to bolster your positions. They could use a little bit of offensive line help, but every team needs that. Depth is a key, always is a key. But overall, they're just looking to patent positions and try to make a run at the Patriots and try to win this AFC East title. Now we take a look at the New England Patriots. This team, what can you say about them? From top to bottom, they run a well-oiled machine. Tom Brady takes a slight pay cut to help guys out, help the team out, to get some quality help. And when you look at this football team, there's only two really glaring spots. They've done a pretty good job. They've had a lot of draft picks, so they have a lot of young players on defense, but they need help at the cornerback position. Yes, they did re-sign Talib Kweli, but they don't have any other guys that can really play stout football and really shut you down when it comes down to these big third down and short conversions. On the offensive side of the ball, they just need some wide receivers. I mean, this team hasn't had a big play wide receiver since Randy Moss. Ever since then, it's been patchwork guys, wide receiver by committee type stuff. Really, they have to get younger. I mean, I know that the Patriots are very good at pulling guys that are older out and giving them opportunity and guys producing. But they really need some young guys on the outside. You have to start getting younger at some point before you get too old and then you're too far along to play catch up. And you don't want to do that. And the Patriots have done an excellent job, though, of continuing and always being there, always being in the playoffs, always being there to win the division title. What more can you say? But they have to get younger at wide receiver. Tom Brady doesn't have much longer. And if you want to have another run at a Super Bowl and maybe a few more, you're going to have to get some guys that can play, that are young, fast, can stretch the field for you. But as a whole on this team, they look pretty good. But if I'm a New England Patriots fan, I'd be very concerned about the Miami Dolphins. Well, that's all for our show. We thank you for tuning in, and as always, leave your comments at the bottom of our show. We'll keep the dialogue going with you. If you have a topic or something you'd like to hear our take on discussed on the show, shoot us an email to straightshootingst@gmail.com. And as always, subscribe to the show. Again, you've been watching Straight Shooting Sports Talk.